श्रीमन्मध्वमते हरिपरतरः सत्यं जगत्तत्त्वतो
श्रीमन्मध्वमते हरिपरतरः सत्यं जगत्तत्त्वतो
भिन्ना जीवगणा हरेरनुचरा नीचोच्च भावं गता
भिन्ना जीवगणा हरेरनुचराः नीचोच्च भावं गता
मुक्तेर्नैज सुखानुभूतिरमला भक्तिश्च तत्साधनम्
मुक्तेर्नैज सुखानुभूतिरमला भक्तिश्च तत्साधनम्
यक्षादित्रत्रयं प्रमाण अखिला आम्नायैकवेद्यो हरिः
यक्षादित्रितयं प्रमाण अखिला आम्नायैकवेद्यो हरिः
हरि सर्वोत्तम वायु जीवोत्तम
हरि सर्वोत्तम वायु जीवोत्तम। Madhav, are we there? Or I can take it. Okay. Let me share my screen. Maybe Madhav is busy today. Can you see my screen?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
We can see.
Yes. So we today in the Madhwa Bodhi we'll just we'll have different. We'll go through some different aspects of Madhwa philosophy. It's also related to the generic philosophy. It's not only specific to the Madhva philosophy. So in just to understand which are 5 anadi nitya as per whatever I can understood from the Madhva philosophy is the Sri Hari, who is a supreme, who is a Sarvottama in all aspects. That's anadi nitya. Means anadi nitya, the meaning is before the creation these 5 things will be there. After the pralaya or laya, what we say after destruction, these 5 things always be there. That's those called as anadinitya. Means these will be existing before creation and even after destruction. So Sri Hari is one who is the supreme for everything, and second is Lakshmi, Sri Lakshmi, who is also Abhimani Devata Devi for Jada Prakriti. Abhimani Devata for Jada Prakriti. Jada Prakriti, it involves so many stuffs actually. Means Jada means Chetana. Chetana. Lifeless is a very short, it's not a proper word for the Jada in English. So Jada is whatever where Chetana is not there. So this involves so many components in Jada itself. Whatever we see it, lifeless, all those things, even which we can't see it. Buddhi, Jada is also Buddhi is also one type of Buddhi is also Jada, and even Manas we call mind, right? That's also a Jada. For all this Jada, who is Abhimani Devate? That's a Lakshmi Devi, and she will be existing even before creation, and it will be existing after the destruction. And the Jivas, so infinite Jivas. So there are these will be existing before creation. Jivas, as such, you have to imagine that it's everything. Jivas means they have a Chetanatmaka Buddhi, they have a Swarupa, they have a Swarupataha Deha, and they have Swabhava. they have a yogyata, they have their own level of prayatna. So all these attributes, are all these qualities are will be defined in jivas. So this is jivas will be there in infinite jivas will be there, and the karma. It's a karma is it's a pravaha. You can see as a stream. It's a karma will be there before creation and after the destruction. So karma pravaha means every there's a default karma will be there before creation, and after the creation, the every jivas or every chetana will be in a part of this continuous flow. Means nobody can sit quietly in this when the creation happens. So no jivas or no chetana can say that I'll not be doing any karma or any actions. I'll not do. So without their their awareness, they will in the process of doing karma. And the Vedic scriptures, all Vedic and Vedantic, or any the scriptures which talks about the God, right? All these things will be there, are existing before the creation and after the destruction. So these five Anadi Nityas are there: Sri Hari, Lakshmi, that's nothing but the Jada Prakriti, and Jivas, Karmas, and the Vedic scriptures. So this is means I'm not going through a systematic way, but whatever I have some prepared some slides I will go through today. And the next is will okay. So we talked about these jivas. So there are types of jivas. Means there is a pattern of these jivas which are their destiny is defined. The pattern, three types are there: sattvic, rajasa, and tamasi. These infinite jivas been classified in three ways, and their destiny is also defined. Means sattvic jivas, which Sarupataha looks like God, otherwise a mirror image of God is right. Sarupataha. They will attain moksha. They only can attain the moksha, sattvic jivas. And the rajasa jivas, which are they will be continuously in this sansara, means birth and death, that cycle, they will always be there. Sukasyanantam dukham, dukhasyanantam sukham, punarapi jananam, punarapi maranam. So they will be in this cycle always. There are set of jivas which are tamasi, means they always uh, try to do negative stuff. Means their swabhavataha, they are into that, and their destiny is tamas, under tamas, what we call it as, right? So even if you go through the Quran or some philosophies which talks about moksha, their own the definition of moksha, right? It looks like tamas, which is under tamas, which is redefined, in our Vedic culture. So that almost similar. So they always think negatively, or something reverse way or something. So those jivas will be always will be there with us, in this creation. They are also part of the creation, and they will be there, and they will always do a negative steps in this, and that is very much required for the sattvikas. It's a kind of checkmate for the sattvikas. People continuously focus on sadhana marga. That's why these tamasi things also will be there. If you see this is a very balanced stuff. So put together, it's like there are three types of jivas, and their destiny is also defined. So here this slide shows that, and there are what we talked about, right? Jada Prakriti and Sri Hari and Jiva, right? So these there are five pancha bhedas being defined by the Madhwa. So where with all from his study, he defined this pancha bheda, that there is a difference between the Brahman and Atman, means normal Jiva and Paramatma. Jivatma and Paramatma, there is a difference. And between the Jivatmas also, there is a difference. So it means each Jivas has, they have their own moksha is also, it's all defined independently, separately. So they are different. Swabhavata, they are different. Their yogita is different. Their, attaining the moksha is different. So all that, there's a difference between the, even in creation, if you see it, many we can feel it, or we can observe ourselves also, right? There are different the separation or differences is there between jiva, and there's a jiva jada difference is also there. Means jada prakriti, whatever is there, you can, that also you can observe. And there is a jada bheda also, means jada, the material stuff whatever we see, which is lifeless, there also there is a differences. Even if you see it buddhi, right, there is a, which is a jada, there is a different the differences is there in the different buddhis also. And there is a difference lastly, the difference between the god and the jada, which is five differences, which is given by the Sri Madhwacharya. So this is about a Panchabheda, and this is something I have created, means with talking to many people, what it looks like, the moksha and sadhana karma. So I put in a more of a graphical perspective. Okay, so how the birth and death happens. If this circle defines one janma, okay, with this so many janmas, so one sattvika jiva will attain the moksha. What might be the criteria to be attain this moksha for this sattvika, right? So if I put it in a sadhana and the karma, right, in a graphical, karma, which is have three components. One is um, three types of, that's prarabdha, sanchita, agami. Okay, karma is different. And for sadhana, the whole the um, God has created the whole creation for the sadhana of so many jivas, right? Of satvika jivas. So what is exactly sadhana means that jnana, bhakti, vairagya, means knowledge and the bhakti and the vairagya. So if you see, prarabdha is a by default. What I understood from the scholars, right? Prarabdha will be there even before creation. It's all defined, and sanchita is the previous karma, and you will do the today's karma, uh, which is result of the sanchita, means previous karma, and the agami is which is going to come, that the karma which is going to be in the future, that's agami. So the agami is depends on prarabdha and sanchita, and sanchita is defined depends on the prarabdha. So this is what, how it's all defined. This will be different for each jivas also. If I say satvika jiva J1, so there is a prarabdha is defined. This much is the prarabdha, and this is what the definition of sadhana for it. So it means that for J2 or some other jivas, sadhana and the karma or prarabdha is, that will be different. So from this perspective, whenever creation happens, and they will, the any jivas will be get into action, and depends on the prarabdha, and they have to uh, zero it down. Means over the period, they have the this prarabdha, sanchita, agami, total put together, it should come down to 0. Then only they can attain the moksha. Plus, along with it, it's not only this case, they have to also attain the sadhana, whatever it is defined for it. Means how much is the jnana, how much is the bhakti, how much is the vairagya, they have to attain. They have to attain to that level. Then only they can get the moksha. So this is a timeline where and this is all defined, defined differently for different sattvic jivas. So this sadhana will, also help to you to zero the karma itself. So but what exactly the jiva has to do is that it has to understand who am I, where I am, where I came from, and where I need to go. This kind of questions are yukti kind of and anubhava, whatever the pratyaksha, right? They have to do it continuously. They have to be in a continuous process, and only they can understand these concepts properly. And the more they understand the concept, they can better implement in their daily life or in janmantras. Okay, and that will zero on their the karma itself, and they can attain the moksha. So this is one more of a pictorial depiction, how it can be look like. Otherwise, the uh, if they are not able to it will be in a cycle. If until they reach this zero and this sadhana, right? So they will be in the birth and death cycles will be there in this creation. So that's how this is a pictorial depiction of sadhana and the karma. Okay, I just wanted to create some some time before. I just wanted to put it here. Now this all we got it from so many pravachnas, from talking to the scholars. We can put better these concepts, Madhwa philosophical concepts, using I prepared these things using the Kanva application, online application. So which even you can also, what I am trying to suggest is that if you have any philosophical things which you want to put it, and you want to participate in this Madhwa conscious, Madhwa Shakha, Madhwa Bodhi, please you can also use these tools and better put in a more of a pictorial or graphical or animated way, so that people can understand better. So this is about today's Bodhi. We need to, it's a continuous process. We should understand, we should study, understand, do a prachara as much as possible. Thank you, everyone. We'll go to the ending prayer. Speech.
Hari Sarvottama, Vayu Jivottama.
Hari Sarvottama, Vayu Jivottama.
श्रीमन्मध्वमते हरिपरतरः सत्यं जगत्तत्त्वतो
श्रीमन्मध्वमते हरिपरतरः सत्यं जगत्तत्त्वतो
भिन्ना जीवगणा हरेरनुचरा नीचोच्च भावङ्गता
भिन्ना जीवगणा हरेरनुचरा नीचोच्चभावङ्गता
मुक्तेर्नैज सुखानुभूतिरमला भक्तिश्च तत्साधनम्
मुक्तेर्नैज सुखानुभूतिरमला भक्तिश्च तत्साधनम्
यक्षादित्रतयं प्रमाण अखिला आम्नायैकवेद्यो हरिः
त्रितयं प्रमाण अखिला आम्नायैकवेद्यो हरिः
हरि सर्वोत्तम वायुदेवोत्तम
हरि सर्वोत्तम वायुदेवोत्तम. So as we yesterday did, we are doing it for 5 days, the reciting or the chanting of the 2 shlokas of Bhagavad Gita for the welfare of the Vedic nation, that's Bharat, and the new government. We will trying to wish, we are wishing for the good things for this new government and the Vedic culture also. So we please try to do 5 times at least the 2 shlokas you recite for the nation's sake. Thank you, everyone. Tomorrow at 7:30 we'll meet for the Madhwa Shakha. Thank you, everyone. Shri Krishna.
Shri Krishna.
Shri Krishna.